guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the One Step hair dryer and volumizer from Amazon. Here is the baby, you guys. I'm so excited to share this review. I tried this tool on 5 different hair types. I styled it, I did everything, I recorded every single moment of it. So if you want to see the results and if it's worth it or not, keep on watching. So you guys, everything will be linked underneath if you want to check it out. I'm going to give you like a little rundown of the product. It's Ionic Technology. It's a tangible free nylon bristle. It has 3 heat temperature, a high, a middle, and a low. So it can be used to straighten hair, curl hair, style hair, and drying hair. So you guys, why did I decide to try this? I decided to try this product after I did a poll back in December on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, make sure that you do. It's right here. I share so much more on Instagram than here, but I will be posting 3 times a week here, so make sure to subscribe here as well. But on the poll, this product can, not this one necessarily, but a few of you mentioned I should do more hair tools and review more tools and such. And the styling brush came up about 2 times. I was like, all right, let me look into it. I did do some research and I wanted to start at the low end. So this is very affordable, under $30. This is how I came up with my review, you guys, and how I come up with 98% of the hair reviews that I do, hair styling tools and hair styling products, I use on my kids. I have 4 daughters. All 4 of them have different hairstyles, and it's really nice. I get to experience the same product on 5 different hairs, sometimes even my husband, depending on what product it is. So that allows me to give you information on if it's good for your hair type, because I know there are so many different hair types. Obviously, I can't cover everyone, but I can cover a lot more than if I just style my hair. I'm going to show some screens here. So Marley has very fine and very, very thin hair, not a lot of it either. So whenever I'm doing her hair, between middle and low setting, and I did more of a drying, and then I gave it some shape by styling it, marking. It wasn't completely smooth even though it was dry. It could be because I left the brush in that area longer, but that being said, it did an okay job. I was like, okay, too soon to tell. Next up, I did Camila's hair. Now Camila's hair, in my opinion, is the best hair in the house. Her hair is it's medium thin. It's not on the thicker side, but it's manageable. She has lots of it. No frizz. Like, her hair is just perfection, and some waves at the end. Her ends do curl, and this is when I got to try the curling aspect of this. Now I do have a technique where I twist the hair, which is what I would normally, I try to do everything that I would do with my brush and my blow dryer. I tried to do with. Then after Camila, I styled Valentina's hair. Now Valentina has the most amount of hair in everyone in the house, thick, and a lot of hair. So I started styling her hair first by drying it first, which is normally what I would do a little dry, and then I blow dried it. So one thing that I instantly noticed is how the hair was getting tangled in the bristles. They were not, it wasn't styling the hair as smooth as I can get it. A lot easier just doing things with one hand. At one point I had my phone in my hand, or I was able to help her keep the heat off her face. So having the free hand was definitely a good thing. After I finished styling her hair, I'm going to show you guys how it looked right after styling it, and then I did have to flat iron it a little bit on low heat just to kind of tame it a little bit. And again, she does have a lot of hair, so I don't want to do too much with this, too much styling, because the hair was breaking. I'm actually still pulling out some hairs here. Next up was Gabby. Gabby has a medium thin, curly, very frizzy hair. And on top of that, she has a lot of damage because I caved and let her get highlights. But her hair is very damaged. So I did style it with this. And again, it did a pretty decent job. I also had to flat iron her hair after, which I normally do. Her hair is a blow dryer and flat iron situation because she has so much frizz, so much humidity in her hair and damage. To get it styled nicely, usually I require the two, so no surprise there. But it didn't leave it, like with the blow dryer, if I was to do only a blow dryer, it would look really smooth and nice where she could wear it for the day. But with this babe, like, it wasn't as smooth. Also the ends, they looked more fried and more damaged than usual. So that was one observation. And then finally I used it on mine. So for this, I've used it on myself about 3 times now. So the first time, you guys, that I used it was right after the girls. And again, these same observations, but this time on my own. I felt my hair, I could hear and I could feel my hair was breaking in some areas. It kept getting caught in the bristles. They weren't smoothing out as smooth as I was hoping. Also, the heat was very inconsistent. It would go from tolerable, where I was just going past and, you know, at a normal temperature, and then it would just blast heat, like hot. Like, it would be so fast that I'd be like, whoa, what's going on? So there was some inconsistency there. And then the end result was actually pretty decent. The top of my hair wasn't as smooth as I wanted. So the whole time for Christmas Eve, I just wore a Santa hat. And then the second time, because I wanted to try if it really does curl your hair, if you can use it to curl it. That was my intention. Now I'm gonna insert the clip. You can see I'm twisting. I'm doing exactly what I would do with my brush. Locks, it was doing a good job. It was curling it, and then it could have been my hand too. So again, but I did get a pretty decent volume and wave from this, but not a curl. One thing that I did do kind of to amplify the volume and the waves is that I did my little hand twist situation. So after using it for a couple of times now, so is it love or hate? It's neither, you guys. I don't love the product, but I definitely don't hate it. It has good things, and these are the good things. It is very easy to control. It has a nice shape here. That wasn't a problem. I wouldn't say that it's outstanding, but it wasn't awkward. I thought it would be. The price, it's under $30. Anytime that I'm reviewing something, you have to take that in consideration, because obviously it's $30. This is why. The only reason that I'm going to keep this baby around is so that when we travel, we have something good to style her, because this might not be the best, but it's definitely better than the blow dryer that they put in the hotel rooms. And it's one too. Another use that I'm actually very excited to use it for is whenever I'm going to flat iron my hair, which I don't do on myself that often. I can use this just to like dry it, just to give it, you know, a good dry. And I feel like in that way it won't cause damage that much and break it, because you're just brushing it down, and then I can flat iron. So it does have its uses. I would definitely try it. I'm not like completely knocking it out. It just wouldn't be my hairstyler for every day. I'm going to assume that all of us want healthy hair at the end of the day, and using a tool like this that it's breaking your hair more than a traditional blow dryer would and a good brush. Those tools also break your hair. Like whenever you're blow drying your hair, it could be a $5,000 blow dryer. It's going to break your hair. You're putting heat, you're doing friction with the brush. So it's very normal, but in the rate and the amount of hairs that were coming off this baby, that's not normal. You definitely want to avoid products like tools like that. That's gonna damage your hair. Okay guys, so this is the end of my review. If you like this review and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, anything from beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content. So leave some suggestion on the comment section below. It would really help out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. I did notice that in Camille. So for Valentina's hair, what are you putting in your mouth? Huh?
I love it like this.
You love it like that?
Yeah.
You guys aren't gonna have husbands though.